Have you been watching the Hangout with Michael show and really got it? It's the words you use that are causing you to attract the things that you are, whether negative or positive. And did you know it took to, I'm going to check the episode number, did you know it took to episode number 225 to tell you another reason why you're attracting both negative and positive things? Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Hangout with Michael show. I'm Michael Losier, author of these 3 best-selling books. It's all about the law of attraction. And today's subject is called the observation cycle. And I'm going to teach you, the panel and I are going to teach you how the observation cycle works and how what you're observing is causing you to attract what you can attract, and most importantly, how to cut that cycle if you need to, or how to goose it up if you need to. So welcome, everybody. I'm live here in beautiful Victoria, BC, a little island on the west coast of Canada. We've got a Canadian contingent with us this morning. I'm going to welcome them in just a moment. But first, no, you know what? I'm going to welcome them now. Hey, let's head out to Vancouver. Dana Smithers, good morning.
Good morning, Michael and John, and people watching. We love to see who's watching and comments as well. I am Dana J. Smithers, live in Vancouver. And I work with women solopreneurs who are either stuck or starting up in their business. And since I am a certified law of attraction trainer with Michael Losier, I use lots of my law of attraction tips and tools and techniques and processes to help my clients move forward. I'm also a certified emotion code practitioner. So once I've gone through coaching with my women entrepreneurs and we've worked on marketing and business plan, sometimes they just need that little push. They've got some trapped emotions, might be creative insecurity, might be self-worth, could be a number of things. And so I use the emotion code to release that for them. And I don't do it any other way now. You work with me, you get an emotion code session. It's just how it goes.
Okay, good. And you're going to help us to, as a certified facilitator, we teach the students about the observation cycle. You are going to help contribute to that today. Hey, in Vancouver as well is my bro, John. Good morning, John.
Hey. Good morning. Always a pleasure to be here. So my name is John Inverarity from Vancouver, Canada. I'm certified in the emotion code and certified in the body code as well. And I love helping people reduce chronic pain, removing money blocks, increasing abundance, prosperity, increasing mental health, motivation. Yes. And I'm a bro too.
You are a
bro, yeah.
Yeah. Why don't you tell us what people, because we're not really brothers, but why don't you tell people why we call ourselves the bros? We're bros in what department?
We are emotion code bros. And we have this amazing, exciting live video, live streaming video on Michael's Facebook page here every Saturday, 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 noon Eastern. So join us back here tomorrow at the same time. And we're on episode 34, I believe it is.
Yeah,
and covering a wide range of topics, helping people with the emotion code. And it's awesome. It's a lot of fun. So join us.
Okay, good stuff. And John, you're also going to be helping. John, you're also going to be helping check out the folks watching and reading this morning. I'm going to make a couple of announcements, and then we're going to shoot to you. We'll get you to who's saying what this morning. I am taking a quick peek here. Victoria's asking me to stop talking about oatmeal. She got hashtag keto and hashtag low carb blues. Yeah, I know there's a lot of carbs in oatmeal, but you know what? It's also very filling. It'll hold me till noon. So.
And that Devonshire cream, though, Michael. Come on.
Oh, yeah. Okay. It had a little Devonshire cream around the edges and some nuts on it and the burnt bagel. Okay. So it's a high carb breakfast. And you know what? I'll eat it if I want to.
Lots of protein there, too, though.
Okay. A couple of announcements. I'm very excited and proud to be on the cover of the Law of Attraction magazine. And we'll put the address of this magazine online, and you can browse it. I've written this article. Dana, can you read that for me?
Yes. Michael J. Losier, Law of Attraction Master Trainer, 5 daily tips for 2018.
That's right, 5 daily tips for 2018, and a shout out to my friend Jewel, who is the publisher. I met her when I was in Palm Springs. We had lunch, and of course I did a little emotion code while I was there with her, so we had a great experience. And I'm very excited to be on the cover. It's a great honor for me. And inside, it's a 3-page spread. I also have a full-page ad to talk about my upcoming certified Law of Attraction Facilitator program live in Las Vegas, May 16 and 17. And we'll put the address and how you can check that out. Right now, $100 will hold your spot, and then you have until May 16 to 17 to pay the balance. I promise you, when you leave after 2 days, not only will you be full of razzle-dazzle, you'll be in a position to deliver a signature Law of Attraction presentation that'll build your business and get people to sign up for the paying part, which is the 3-step process. You'll hear me talk about this a lot between now and, as you know, I've had Law of Attraction facilitators join me, all successful, Dana Smithers being one of them who's delivering it. So I'll be having other facilitators on to help me with that. Okay, scanning. 2 more things. Monday, first, in addition to these best 3 selling books that I've wrote and read, I've also read this one, and it's an Emotion Code book by Dr. Bradley Nelson. I'm a certified Emotion Code practitioner. On Monday, I have a 6-session series starting. It runs Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and 2 sessions, and one is on weight loss. Now, if you've been watching some of my videos and looking now, I look a little bit different. Well, I look a lot different in my head, because I've been using the Emotion Code to change my beliefs and my exercise and my food habits and my weight ceiling, because I had one for like 25 years and I busted that, all because of removing trapped emotions using the Emotion Code. It's a 6-part series, and it starts at 9 a.m. and you only need to be with me for 10 minutes. I'll have 5 or 6 people in the group. And what else? You'll get 50 Emotion Code sessions in those 6 classes. Everything from your beliefs to your resistance to your inherited stuff from your parents and grandparents to what your weight ceiling is, and bring 10 to 12 foods that I'll help you eliminate. I'm sorry, I'll help you what, Dana? Eliminate from your life and diet. So we're going to put the address to that. After the 6 classes with the group, you meet with me half-hour, one-on-one on your own time at it later, and we'll do anything else that comes up that you want to talk about. So very good. Now, and then at 12 noon, I'm doing the same style class, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and it's on money. Woo-hoo! It's all about money blocks, your beliefs about money, your money ceiling. That means you all have one. And where you get money, how you get money, your beliefs about money, your inherited crap about money from your parents and grandparents. And so both classes, I may not be running another one for March or April. So if you want in, you've got to do it today or tomorrow. It starts Monday live. Even though the class lasts about 45 minutes, your section is only 10 minutes. If you got to eat and run, come in. I'll work on you for your sessions, and then you can leave. I think that's it. I think everything I want to say. So good morning, everybody, and welcome. Today we are here to talk about the observation cycle. I got a quick little graphic we're going to show you, but before we do that, I think it's time for John, who is saying what, please?
Yeah, so if you're watching live, let us know you're watching live in the comments. Say hello. Let us know where you're from, what you're enjoying so far. Shout out to Natasha Paula Samuel. Says hello from Romford, Essex. Nice to see Michael, Dana, and John live. Looking forward to an uplifting show.
Thank you, Natasha.
Yeah, and Joanne Lord. Good evening, everyone Good afternoon, everyone from Brooklyn. Joanne.
Oh, yes, it would be Brooklyn, New York. We also have our friend Cindy Troze, who's also a certified Law of Attraction. She's saying, congratulations, Michael. And she already knew about the Law of Attraction magazine, and she loves it. So thank you. And Joanne Lord's also giving me a congratulations. So thank you, Joanne.
Yeah, and Candy Min is joining us. Says, hi, everyone.
Hey, Candy Min.
Yeah, and of course, Sylvia Bellini. Hello. End of the day here in London. Greetings, lovely panel. Looking forward to a great show as ever.
Yeah, Premilia Bell is saying good morning to John, Michael, and Dana, and she appreciates all of us. We appreciate you being here and saying hello. Hey, now I'm going to say what his comments are. Dana, you tell me who it is. Michael, sir, John, sir, and Dana, ma'am, from Mumbai, India.
I believe that's our Rajesh.
That's our friend Rajesh. Good morning, Rajesh. Thank you for saying, giving us a shout out. Amy Larson Strait. You know I love a three-word name. Hey, Michael, John, and Dana. Feeling all the amazing vibes today.
And Charity West. Hello from my job in Okemos, Michigan. Charity? And Elaine Goldman is watching as well. Good afternoon from Virginia. Hashtag good hair day.
Gwen Lorraine is from the UK. Good evening from Sunset, London, UK. Rock style hair on all of you. I want to go to chorus too. Yeah, you'll love chorus. It's a Canadian tradition to go to chorus. Robert Schindel, hey from the Philippines. He's saying good morning. Hey, Robert Schindel, good morning.
Victoria Marie Gallagher is watching. Good morning. Hey, hey, gang. Happy Friday from beautiful, sunny Arizona.
Sunny. I wish sunny. I wish for sunny here.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, liquid sunshine we call it here.
Yeah, that's what we got
on the
again.
West Coast. Yeah, and Eileen Kinch from Ireland.
Hey, good morning, Ireland. Nice to have you with us. Good afternoon to you.
Very nice.
Now, Candy Min, she says she feels like a stalker. She's caught me yesterday because I did an impromptu live Facebook for my Emotion Code group, and she was on there as well. I actually gave her a session yesterday. Candy, why don't you tell us what session you had yesterday and what your results are today? So that's Candy Min, feeling like a stalker. We love stalkers here on the Hangout with Michael show. And there's somebody else here that said something. I'm going to go find that again.
I think we'll call them fans, Michael.
Yeah. Now, earlier, before the show started, I talked about having oatmeal at my Cora's restaurant. So Amy Larson straight saying she had oatmeal this morning, your grandmother's canned peaches and maple syrup. Is that Canadian maple syrup or just maple syrup? So we love that. A couple more, John, and then we're going to get started today.
Victoria Marie Gallagher says, stop talking about oatmeal, hashtag keto, hashtag low carb blues. I know what you mean, Victoria. I'm doing the same thing. Low carb, high fat. Let's see. Helena is saying good morning. Michael, John, Dana.
Hey, Helena.
Yeah. And just two more quickie ones. We have Delilah Cordova. She's from Charlotte, North Carolina. Good morning, Delilah. And Roger from Singapore. So we've got Ireland, Singapore, United States, London, England, Canada, and
Philippines.
Mumbai, India. So we've got a lot of representation going on today. Dana, we're going to get started. We're going to take a couple pages out of the Law of Attraction Certification Training, and we're going to start off with our friend.
I knew it. Vibrational Bubble Man.
That's right, vibrational bubble. And what does that mean? Well, if you've been watching the previous Hangout with Michael shows, you know that we talk about having, okay, it's a pretend, that we have a bubble around us that looks like this. And this bubble is housing or containing your vibrations. You see, your vibrations aren't over there. They're not in your office. They are where you are. I like that. Cindy Trost, write that down. Hashtag, they are where you are. So they follow you around like Linus. Remember Linus on Peanuts? So when you're here, your vibes are here. When you're here, your vibes are here. The point that I'm making is that your vibes are inside the vibrational bubble. And Law of Attraction with this obedient universal energy is doing what, Dana, all the time? It is
matching those vibes.
That's right. It's checking, matching, checking, matching, checking, matching. Now, one thing that Law of Attraction, it doesn't know how the vibes got in your bubble.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe you're remembering something really positive, just with your thoughts, which are words. Thinking, oh boy, I remember having that great date last week. That was so much fun for me. Now you're remembering something positive. Does it get included?
Absolutely.
And John, when something positive gets included, does it get matched?
Yep.
And now you're remembering that disastrous meeting you had last week. Oh, what a nightmare that was. Everything was wrong. They were late and they were this and they were this. Now I'm remembering something negative. Mm-hmm. When I'm remembering something negative, does it get included?
Absolutely.
Yep.
And John, when something negative gets included, does it get matched?
Yep.
That's right. Somebody write this down. Who can we give this to? Charity West. Charity, I know you're at work, but do it anyway. Hashtag everything is included. Hashtag everything is included. And who else can we get something to write? Misty Anderson's in the house. Misty's got a hashtag full of razzle dazzle. Misty Anderson, write this down. Hashtag there is no exclusion. Hashtag there is no exclusion. In your attempt to exclude it from your vibration, you include it. When I say, no, I don't want that, Donna, does that include it when you say no to it?
Absolutely, because you're giving it attention.
And when you say yes to that and yes to that and yes to that, does saying yes to that include it?
Absolutely, in it comes.
That's right. So here's what we're going to summarize. At every moment, Law of Attraction is eavesdropping on your vibrational bubble. what you say and what you think and what you read and what you remember, whether you're pretending or playing or observing or talking about what you don't want, talking about what you do want, complaining, worrying, watching TV, reading the newspaper. Law of attraction doesn't know how it got inside your bubble, but it being universal energy is busy unfolding and orchestrating to give you what, Dana?
Exactly what you're vibrating. It's going to match it.
With all due respect, law of attraction is not very smart, but it is very obedient. And the rule is simple. If you've attracted it, you've had to have had included it in your bubble. John, shout out a couple more comments. We're about to, I'm going to show people the graphic of the observation cycle today. Who's learning what today? What's your favorite thing we said so far? Because we're going to teach you something new. Today, up until now, we've always been talking about the words you're using. Today, there's another thing that's causing you to include it in your bubble. You know what I'm scanning for right now, Dana? You mentioned it earlier. Is the red arrow.
Oh.
Where is it?
Where
People
is
love
my
that
red
arrow,
arrow?
Michael. People love that red arrow.
Good. John, I do want to do a shout out to my friend Adam. He is saying, he's saying good morning, so I'm glad that he got in here. And Marcia Pedersen, is this her first show?
She's learning a lot.
Marcia's saying my first. Welcome, Marcia Pedersen.
Welcome, Marcia.
Now, Marcia almost qualifies for a game show host announcement because she's got multiple syllables. So I'm going to welcome Marcia Pedersen. Marcia Pedersen, welcome to the Hangout with Michael show. Good.
Marcia, you never know what you're in for here.
Who's saying what this morning?
Yeah, Kareem Beach Murray says good morning, everyone.
Hey,
And
Kareem,
Delilah, hey all from Charlotte. And Camelia Bell, good morning, Michael. John, Dana, appreciate all of you. Good morning, great panel. Great to see you.
It's on the floor. I'm going to go ahead, read some more, please.
All right. Carol C.C. Miller says,
Hey,
happy
Carol.
Friday. Yeah, Carol's here. Great.
Our positivity gal. We love her.
Yeah. And Zana Lindroth says, good morning or evening here in Sweden.
Oh, I think she's a new one, is she?
Sweden, yeah.
Zana?
Nice.
Nice, very nice.
Zana,
Welcome.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good stuff. Okay, John. Also, I wanted to bring to people's attention that, in the certification training program, there are many key points, and there's 10 of them that are pretty significant, and they are on my quote cards. So I've actually printed these off. These are just photos that I had printed at the Photoshop 4x6, and I put them on little cards. But you'll see they look like this. They're nice and colorful. They're nice daily reminders. You can download them for free and then just electronically send them to your photo lab, get them printed. Again, I put them on this foam core because I use them a lot. But Dana, I'm going to get you to read one and John read one. And because they're playing a significant role today when we're talking about the vibrational bubble. And Misty Anderson.
Ready?
And Cindy Trost, this is for you. The red arrow. What's inside your vibrational bubble? Dana, can you read the first quote card for today, please?
Yes. It's okay to acknowledge that which you don't like as long as you do it briefly.
That's right. I had a radio interview this week, and the guy talked about, well, what if you got to get ticked off or pissed off? And I said, go ahead. Throw dishes up against the wall. It's okay to get ticked off and angry. But remember, law of attraction is eavesdropping. But so you can get ticked off and angry, but just do it briefly. How long is briefly? I don't know. Years ago, it might have been 3 days. And now you're doing it for 2 minutes. It's briefer than it was before.
Use that reset.
Now, John, here's another reason why. Remember, it's all about the bubble today and what we're including, what we're observing. Can you read this for me?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm in the process of reducing and eliminating the words don't, not, and no. When I have to use them, I'll remember to ask myself, what do I want?
Thank you. Remember, when I talk about the word don't, not, and no, I just included it, cue red arrow. I just included it in my vibrational bubble. So if it's in there only for a second, and now I'm saying, so what do I want? And here's the big deal. Law of attraction doesn't remember what was in your bubble 2 minutes ago. It's only responding to what's there. Right, Dana? Say it when you know it. Right
now and right now and right now.
Right now and right now. That's why it's called the point of power is in the present. Now, we're going to do a screen share. Well, John, I'm going to give you another opportunity to do a couple more shout outs. And first, I'll do a couple. We have my friend Kevin Hoon. Awesome stuff. Miss you guys. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. No, you can't do that anymore. You can only do that from the 1st to the 5th. After January 5th, no, it's too close to my birthday to be giving me a Happy New Year, okay? Misty Anderson gave me the shout out. Wherever you are, there are your vibes. That was a little choppy to say, and it's choppy to read, but it's done. John, who else is out there?
Vilma Agapito. Hi, nice to see you all. And Cheryl Guttenberg. Greetings from California. Congratulations, Michael, on the LOA magazine.
Thank you. Hey, remember Antonio Fournier, John? He was on the Bro Show last week, and you did a session on him on public speaking. He's saying, great job, John. I feel much more comfortable in speaking.
Nice.
Nice. Wow. Thanks for the update, Antonio.
Okay. Wendy Matthews is saying, losing weight and living at Cora's is a cool thing. It's true. I'm doing both. I'm living at Cora's and I'm losing weight at the same time. Okay, 2 more, John, and then we're going to go on to the observation cycle. I'm just going to get ready to cue that up. Go ahead.
Absolutely. Roger Leck from Singapore.
Hey, Roger.
Yeah. And Caleb Clement says, hello, everyone from Indianapolis. Nothing like
Caleb,
hanging out with Michael.
I got a conversation with Caleb tomorrow. I'm very excited. I've been giving him some assignments, and he's been doing everything. So it's like you know the game Survivor, where people get booted off. He asked me if I would support him for the couple things, and I thought I get that asked a lot. So I said, okay. So I threw him a couple bones, right? I said, we have to do this, and you have to do this. 2 days later, okay, I did the 2 things you wanted me to do. I said, oh, okay. Then you have to do this. He wrote back, okay, I did that. I said, oh, okay. So now he's in the winner's circle. So I'm meeting him tomorrow.
We like that.
Okay, let's see. We got lots of comments today. We're going to get to you today. But first, next, we are going to share the observation cycle. We'll keep the picture on here for a little bit so you can digest it. There we go. Okay, the observational cycle and law of attraction. So we're going to start right here at the top, if you can see my cursor. If this was a clock, pretend we're at 12 o'clock. So remember, we're talking about this guy right here, if you can see on the left, the vibrational bubble. That you have a bubble, I have a bubble, he has a bubble. So I'm observing what I have in my life. Now, Dana, not earlier, but during the training, we talked about observing. A lot of people think it's just with your eyes. So I'm observing my bank account balance. I'm observing my calendar about whether I have a booking or not. I'm observing my interview schedule. I'm observing people signing up for my seminars. I'm just observing it with my eyes. What are some other ways that we observe?
Well, Michael, we can observe by listening to something like the television and the news. So we hear it, we listen to it, and what happens from that is we get a feeling. And that feeling, the vibe, is either going to be positive or negative. So if you're listening to the news lately, chances are you're putting that negative vibration into your vibrational bubble.
That's right.
And you're attracting more negativity.
Yeah, so when we're talking about observing, we don't just mean with your eyes. Observing, you can be observing it with your eyes, or you can be observing it by listening to it. So that's observing. So let's take a look at the observation cycle. Number 1. You observe what you have in your life, whether positive or negative. So like I said, I'm observing my bank account, I'm observing my seminars, I'm just observing it. I'm not doing anything, I'm just looking at it. I'm looking at this, I'm just observing it. Or I'm listening, I'm observing it. Dana, what happens after I observe it?
Well, what happens is while observing it, you're sending a vibration, and it's either positive or negative into that vibrational bubble.
Now, am I doing that on purpose? I'm saying, oh, here's my bank account. I'm going to send the vibration of no money. Or here's my bank account. I'm going to send the vibration of lots of money. Do I do that on purpose?
No, you're not being mindful when you do that, but there are ways to be mindful.
That's right. But so for now, let's go to the top. We're going to repeat this today. You need to get this, everybody. I'm observing what I'm getting. Number 2, while I'm observing it, now I'm sending a vibration. I'm not even doing it on purpose. I think the key message here is be careful what you're observing. So, John, now I'm observing. I'm looking at my bank account. I'm looking at my job interviews. I'm looking at whatever you might be observing at home. You're just observing it. While you're observing it, you're including the vibration. John, while you're including the vibration, what's the next part of the cycle, please?
Yeah, down at 6 o'clock, the law of attraction responds to the vibration you are sending. So whether you're reading it or listening, seeing it, feeling it,
Yeah.
the law of attraction responds to the vibration you are sending.
Isn't it smart enough to know that it's not what you want sometimes?
No, Michael, it's not very smart. We don't like to say that. It's not very smart.
I know. I absolutely knew that John would not want to say anything bad about anything or anybody, including the law of attraction, because it might bite him in the you-know-what. However, law of attraction, and if you're observing what you don't like, and you observe, thinking, oh, wow, I'm not getting any clients this week. I'm just observing my calendar with my eyes. And as I'm observing my calendar with my eyes and noticing there's no appointments, guess what? Now I'm setting the vibration right here that I'm not getting any clients. And when I'm setting the vibration, law of attraction is responding to the vibration through my observation. And it's not very smart, but it is very, Dana, say it when you know it's very
obedient.
That's right. So now, as I'm setting the vibration of not getting any clients booking, guess what? Number 4, as a result, I get more of what I'm vibrating, whether negative or positive. So now I'm getting that result more. You know, if I'm using the example of not getting any clients or you're not getting any clients and you're observing it in your calendar, while you're observing, you're sending the vibration, guess what? You get more of it. And then when we get more of it, then what do? Say it when you know it. Then when you get more of it, then what do?
You observe what you have. Yeah.
Now, let's go on a positive note. How about all you parking space people? Hey, look at me. I just got a parking space. I love getting parked. Every time I go downtown, I get a parking space. Look at me. I'm getting a parking space. So in your observation of getting a parking space, now you're sending the vibration that you're a parking space getter. And when you send the vibration of being a parking space getter, law of attraction is responding to the vibration that you get parking spaces. So when you want one, you get one. When you get one, you observe it. That's why you keep getting parking spaces. There is no parking angel. Okay? But law of attraction doesn't care what you call it. Go ahead and call it your parking angel. It's in your observation of getting the parking space. It sends a vibration of you getting a parking space, which unfolds and orchestrates the parking space. This is why it's important to celebrate. You celebrate the things that you're attracting that get included. And when you don't like what you're getting included, guess what? Press the big old what button, say it when you know it.
Reset?
That's right. Press the reset button. So the question is, where in this cycle, well, first, if it's positive things, say yes if we love the cycle.
Oh, yeah, we love it when it's positive.
That's right. That's why we want to be very deliberate about including our successes in here. But anywhere in this cycle that you're noticing, whether you just notice that you don't like what you're getting, or you catch yourself sending the vibration that you don't like what you're getting, or you're noticing law of attraction is responding to the vibration, or you get a manifestation, anywhere in this cycle, you can say, that's enough of that. That's enough of that. And then you press the reset button.
Yeah, and you got to own it.
From now on, here's what I want. We're going to take this picture down in another minute. John, let's go back out to the room and see who is excited about this. See who's excited.
Yeah, Vilma says your way of teaching is so easy and
Thank you, Vilma.
Very attractive.
The digital.
Victoria Marie Gallagher, she said, I'm a master at attracting great parking space, and I always get a front row parking space. Well, Maria Victoria Gallagher, you can hold your head up high because you are inside the law of attraction observation cycle with all your positive observations. Who else, John?
Carol CC Miller says, I love that reminder that you can still have negative thoughts as they will happen, but it's a choice on how long you stay in that vibe. Sometimes it's minutes, sometimes it might be hours or longer, but we are aware of our vibe is when we can change it. Love the three of you.
Okay. One more?
Misty Anderson says, bye-bye, don't not know.
Okay. Sylvia Bellina, the red arrow, triple exclamation marks. I'll have to lie down. The excitement is too much for me. And Misty Amberson saying, finally, the red arrow. And she gave me 2 red hearts to go with that. And one more here while I'm here. Rajesh is saying, hashtag you shout out no. And you get included in your vibration bubble, which you don't want. Very true.
That's right, Rajesh.
Yeah, Joanne loves the reset button and uses it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Reset 5. Reset 5.
Linda Kent, Pendergraph says, oh, please don't tell my parking angel she isn't needed. She is always so excited to be of service, LOL. I love the law of attraction. We're blessed to know this.
Yeah. Well, we have an exciting episode, Linda Kent, coming up. I'm just going to check my notes here. Oh, Law of Attraction myths on February 9th. And one of the myths is there's a parking angel. But you know what? Law of Attraction doesn't know that whether you have a parking angel or not. Law of Attraction is responding how you feel about your parking angel. You can call it a parking manager, a parking butler, a parking attendant, a parking concierge, a parking angel. It's not what you call it. It's how you feel about what you call it. So, Linda, you can hold your head up high, and you can name your parking angel anything you want and call it anything you want. But just so you know, that parking space is there because of you.
That's right.
And you can point at it with your head held high and say, this parking space is because of me. Oh, I excite myself sometimes. I'm excited today. I'm also excited for those of you that are going to join me in Las Vegas for a full 2 days of Law of Attraction training. I will put you in the position that you can leave there. It's on a Tuesday, Wednesday. So you can leave there, and that weekend you can deliver a free introductory presentation in your living room or office with a small group of people to get you started, maybe 5 or 6 people, and you will razzle-dazzle them, where you're going to teach them about the don't, not, and no, and when they're done, you know what they're going to say? I want more. You say, well, I can give you more. It's going to cost you. In other words, you do the reset button and the don't, not, no for free. And then when you charge them, you're charging them for the processes, which is step 1, 2, and 3. You can go to hangoutwithmichael.com/certification and see everything that's involved. It is the biggest package of training I have done in my whole life. I used to do this training in 4 days, and now I've reduced it to 2 days. But when you leave, you're going to have 18 of my programs that are for sale on my website, and they're included in the purchase of the certification. And I'm also very pleased to say that I have a great post support with all of my facilitators.
Yeah, I can concur with that, Michael. You've been super supportive for me over the years, and it's been a few now since I took your live training.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm just reading Vilma's appreciation for me and my training. Thank you very much. Okay, Cindy Trost is telling us to celebrate inclusion. And Cindy Trost is reminding us, sending it, and the law of attraction is responding. Okay, good stuff. So we're going to start to wrap up today's show. We've got 9:20 to 10 in the morning. Donna, can you tell us about what's coming up in the next couple of weeks, please?
Yes, absolutely. So just a reminder, Michael will not be here. I know I'm using the word not, so there is no show on January 26th. So no Facebook Live show then, no Hangout with Michael, but the next one will be the following Friday, February 2nd. It'll be episode 226. And that episode is going to be for parents. It's the law of attraction for children. So if you're a parent, or even if you're, like, I'm a glam parent, right? I'm a grandma. But, if you're an aunt, a niece, an aunt, an uncle, whatever, right? It's for anybody that's going to be dealing with children in some capacity. It'd be a great one for teachers too, Michael. I know you've taught teachers.
Yeah, teachers and parents. I don't have children, and I'm going to tell the story about how my book was about a week away from getting printed. And if you notice, the very last chapter in my book is how to teach law of attraction to children. So 1 week before the printing of my book, I had an experience where I showed up at a school, not a high school. Stay tuned in a couple of weeks for that story. Good, thanks, Dana. Barb Fisher from New Brunswick, Canada. She's in Costa Rica right now. She's saying good morning to us. And Zana Lindroth, good morning, or from Sweden. Okay, we've got Sweden in the house. Good morning, Zana. John, can you tell us what we're doing tomorrow on the Bro Show, please?
Absolutely. So back here on Facebook Live with Michael. Michael and I are doing the Emotion Code Bro Show, 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 noon Eastern. And we're actually doing a panel show. So people that we've helped one-on-one or live during the shows are going to join us and share their experience and their success stories. It's like a Hollywood Square. So it's Michael and I and 7 total. There's room for 7 more people. So there'll be 9 people all live at once. Very exciting. And if you'd like to join, I'm sure we could put the link in and you can sign up. And,
there's not a lot of requirements. You need to have a headset and a good internet access. And say it when you know it. What's the third thing that's a requirement?
Good hair.
Good hair.
Good hair, a microphone, headset. Hey, a little shout out to Laura Hill. Hi, hello. I did your 101 course on Monday. Now, she means if you go to hangoutwithmichael.com, I got a 30-minute training with a downloadable workbook. I'm averaging 25 downloads a day on that, so it's very exciting for me. She's saying, I did your 101 course on Monday and have already experienced law of attraction in action. I love it. I'm still working getting my reset button fully functional. Well, girl, given that you just got it this week, you're doing a good job. Now, Laura, also on there is another free course. It's right beside that one, and it's called I've been practicing law of attraction. It's not working. I'm going to recommend that you download that and have a Michael Marathon this weekend. One more. John, I'm looking for one. You can find one on there.
Great comment from Joanne Lord again here. So things come easily once no resistance is involved. I see it working for me.
Nice.
Okay, good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, like always, the three of us will go in and read the comments after today's live show. If you have a question for every one of them, you know how to get a hold of us. Dana and John, each of you can give me your kind of your findings for today or something that stimulated you today or kind of message you want to leave people with and how they can get a hold of you. Dana, let's hear from you first, please.
Yeah, I really like the fact, Michael, that you're reminding people that they are accountable for the positive and the negative that they attract. So we have to be aware of that and we have to own it. And once you start to own it, you become a whole lot more mindful of when to reset that vibe and eliminate the don't, not, and no. So I always find that refreshing to hear because people like my husband, Michael, he believes in law of attraction when everything goes well.
Yes.
Period. End of comment, right?
Yeah.
So that's a good reminder. And people can find me at empoweredwomeninbusiness.com. You can do /programs or /emotion-code if you're needing a session with me. Thanks, Michael.
Good stuff. Hey, the other thing I wanted to mention, if we stimulated you today, my hunch is we did. I don't know that anybody can watch the show and not write something down. Maybe they can. I can't. You should see me at chorus 4 placemats later. That's just my style. If you wrote something down today, let us know what you wrote down. And I'd like you to share today's show. It was a very important message. It's not just the words you use, it's what you're observing. I think everybody in your life could use that message today. Okay, John, what's your wrap up for today?
Yeah, good reminder also like what you're observing, reading, listening to on the TV or even like movies, music, the newspaper. You know, if you're just taking in all, you know, that constant reminder that things are going bad in the news, then that's going to show up into your life. And, you know, it's good to detox from that kind of thing and, you know, focus on the positive. There's lots of positivity online as well, like here. And yeah, that's my takeaway.
Yeah. Okay. Good stuff. And people can get a hold of you, book an emotion code session. How?
Oh yeah, I'm at aliveandpeer.com, just written right below me here, and also behind me here. And yeah, for a one-on-one session for some body code, emotion code, if you have chronic pain or money blocks, if you're an entrepreneur, want to grow your business, I'd love to help you with some emotion code and body code.
Wow, we've got lots to read out online after today's show. I really appreciate everybody being here. We had lots of fun. Dan and John, thanks for your continued commitment to be here with me on Fridays. Thanks for everybody for the posting. We had a record number of people watching today and posting today and commenting today and people watching live. So thanks everybody for hanging out here on the Hangout with Michael show. We're live here every Friday, 9 o'clock Pacific, 12 noon Eastern. Let's say goodbye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.